Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio Gallery, and this is a 16 by 16 inch canvas. This is kind of unusual. I was gifted. These are some nice canvases. You can ask me where I got them because I don't really know the name. I think American is in the title. And anyway, this is my OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula, and I just want to add paint to canvas right now. Give a little shake to Gone Bananas, which is a Prizm pour. I'm a Colourarte affiliate. Being called to add a little bit of holly berry, which is in the sour lemon. And I'm thinking Tuscan Sun won't hurt anything either. I don't know what it got into my head. I just felt like starting with yellow. Back to the sour lemon with holly berry. I'd like to have a scrape dish so I can retrieve colors if I want them. For me, it does not matter early on because I know I can always add colors that I'll like. But one color I'd love to mix with the color, the Chrysocolla, is the Dancing Fuchsia and the Red Violet, but especially the Dancing Fuchsia. Let's do the Red Violet too. I am going to use one of my rubber brushes, Blue Flame. And I've got something that I assume is a primary element that I haven't used in a long time. I added some Vivid Art Fluid Acrylics Extender to give it life again and thin it out a little bit, because once they've sat for a little bit they get thick. I've got Parrot Wing and I'm going to use it. Yep, I remember the name correctly too. I want to see just how it looks with the blue flame. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I kind of want to change my mind. I intend on going through it after this is done and adding black or white or whatever I might need to surround my shapes and colors. I'm going to grab some African Violet, I think. You might even be able to hear it. For some reason, I'm thinking Chrysocolla. I am being called again. This time it's to saffron. I'm going to wipe off my spatula in between. that what's on here isn't too dried on. And actually, to heck with the saffron, I'm going to throw that spatula in the bucket because I can see some dried paint along the edge. I think I'm going to do a combination. Dancing fuchsia. And saffron. And maybe some Mayan gold. It's not a bad start. It's not telling me what it wants yet. This is more of that moonbeams. I'm not even sure I said it was moonbeams. Should have just taken the top right off, I think. I think I'm going to risk some red violet with that. Red violet is a vivid, intense fluorescent. There we have a start. Frosted berry. I guess it was okay. I'm not sure I like that color though. Maybe it's time to bring the orange back in. But I do remember I can cover colors with other colors. I also remember how much I love dancing fuchsia. Got that Prussian, oh it isn't, it's perfect, wait, perfect indigo. I've got to do something with this paint. I hate wasting it. I'll just put it in the scrape dish. I'm not promising not to use a texture tool if I have an opportunity. I do have a couple of them handy. I gotta wipe that off. There's just way too much paint on that spatula. I'm kind of liking it actually. Now that's my scraper with just little tiny notches on the edge. Scraper from Maine. Now I've got residuals. That worked out pretty well. I think I could do a whole painting with just one tool. There's entirely too much glop. I really want some gold. But I think I'm going to do something with this anyway. It's be time to wipe this off. I need a different tool, and I'm going to use one. Got one of my little plastic spatula heads. I love whatever this canvas is. It's wonderful. I think they were a little expensive. I don't know about that, that's imperfect, but we're still having fun. Alright, here goes nothing. That's a bubble. Too much, way too much fun. I'm loving it. I'm going to be brazen, am I? No, not right there, I'm not. Whatever else I'm going to do to this is going to be in the future, not now. But I think I'm going to use my residuals. If I can't get perfect marks, I'll just make marks my own texture. I really do want to do something with that perfect indigo. I'm not sure that was right, but that's okay. We're still having fun. I think it must be time to stop for the moment. And if there's going to be any black or white added, it'll be tomorrow. Though I want a little more perfect indigo. that's not a bad thing. Kind of thought maybe, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm craving some gold, and I have enough time to do some. I just have to make up my mind which color it's going to be. And if I use the Art Americana 24 karat gold, it might be problematic. Sorry about that. I was just adding some Art Americana 24 karat gold, and my camera died. I get to see how I like that. I kind of like the sheer look of that paint. So I'm just going to put some in my palette. Not sure how much is too far. But I'm still having fun. And I've got a few minutes left. So I'm going to use them. Alright, like I said before, it's a start. Okay, I'm back and it's the next day, and cross your fingers I don't mess this up. I'm going to grab some tools, a tool, and use some Hollyberry. See if I get a good dot. Not too much tail on it. That's a little dangerous. I'm going to put some right in my dish. Use a skewer instead. Easier to control. Take some of that. Actually, I feel like taking the whole thing away. And putting in a smaller dot. Not that small. Well, I don't mind that. I've got all kinds of weird little ideas floating around in my head. And one of them is to try and use the Dancing Fuchsia cell activator, because it's so nice and thin. it's a stain. Because I think I'm going to like it. Wow, it shows up really well over the gold. I'm so surprised. I've got some periwinkle. That doesn't need to be there. Let's do some of that here. Although I do need to get rid of that Dancing Fuchsia cell activator. I'll just use it right down the edge. Over there. I don't imagine that's going to show up very much. Something tells me once it dries. But I kind of like the shape of it right now. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do, to tell you the truth. But I do like how that yellow mixes with this yellow, so I think I'm going to give myself a stripe. And I've got the Chrysocolla, and that might be leading me in the right direction. Although I did think I might want to use some decorated Americana 24 karat gold. So I'm just going to put some of that out in my little silicone lid. Grab one of my little rubber brushes after I wipe it off. And add a little bit more. Because it shimmered, it doesn't really show very well unless you are actually moving by it. I think I'm going to go so most that'll do is probably darken something up. That's coming out in a kind of an interesting puddle, but not what I was after. I'll just go straight down, be safer. I did intend on using some black and white. I haven't quite got the nerve yet. Maybe I'll do some black next. I'll just put it right in my palette, which is lined with some press and seal. I don't think I'm going to mind that. I'd like to use a little more. I'd like to use a larger brush actually. I've got 5 sizes and the one I want is always the one that I can't find right at that exact second. But this will work. Where's it going to go? That's not bad. I'd like to find a way to make it very even. So when it's creating a line, it doesn't have any blobs, but I'm not sure that I haven't progressed to that level of proficiency yet. Point in fact, right there. And some funky brownish orange in there I wanted to cover up. Time for the smaller brush again. That didn't work out very well. Still not working out very well. I think I'll leave that just as it is. Wipe off my tools. I think I'm going to use some holly berry right along this edge here. Maybe over there. No, not yet. Come out. Why are you not coming out? Because you didn't open. I don't actually feel like I needed very much of anything to fix this. But I did notice that I wanted to fix something. So where's the skewer I put down? There it is. I'm going to put a little golden triangle right in the middle where those random looking messy little spots are. And a few dots, never hurt anything. I spaced them out intending to put a dot in between, but I kind of like them large like that. It's so much easier to make things look equidistant if you split the difference like so. I'm hearing a cry for some orange down in my little silicone lid just in case. I did have an idea where I wanted to put things. When it skips like that, I have to decide if I like it, and I kind of do. This time I'm going to catch this in time. It's not perfect, but I think that's part of its charm. I can hope so anyway. I'm going to try some of the Dancing Fuchsia. right there. I like that. Let's see what it looks like. Can I get away with it up here? No. Yes. Well, that was interesting. I'm thinking I want a little bit more in this red-violet area. So if I wound up with a filament. Kind of feeling like some white is in order, but I'm not sure that it's a perfect idea. At least I used up my paint. Must be one more place to put that. Well, that's cool. I'm going to use that. I can't put any where I really want to, but I could put some here. Thank you for joining me. Please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing my videos. Thank you for watching longer. It speaks to the YouTube algorithm. My email address is easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com if you'd like to inquire about taking a class with me at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, one-on-one, or purchasing an artwork. Linked here, you'll find promo codes for Color Art products and pixel paint designs, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, a couple of my websites, my Amazon link. Volumes 1 and Volumes 2 of my books are on the Amazon link, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities, the first and the second 100 videos I made for YouTube. Questions are welcome and encouraged. My community board will show you tomorrow's video at around 2 p.m. hopefully. There's something else. Thank you. Thank you to all my patrons. Thank you to the members. Thank you to those of you who use PayPal to make a donation to keep me painting. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys endlessly, and you inspire me always. My paint pouring recipes below show more, and I have 34 playlists of 100 videos each, and everything's organized by topic and genres. If you need anything, don't forget, ask questions, it's fine. Thank you for being here. Bye for now. Priscilla out.